Answer. This success journey is very interesting. He joined my program from Saudi Arabia and he booked his exam on second day of Eid. And when he told me, my straight words were, "Are you crazy? You are traveling from Saudi Arabia," and he's one who celebrates, right? So you are traveling from Saudi Arabia back to your home with your family, and you have children, you have wife, and on second day of Eid, you are thinking to give the exam. Said, "Yes, sir, I don't want to waste other holiday." I said, "This is change the exam. This is ridiculous. We cannot do that. We'll go." He said, "No, sir, I have already booked now. Only 20 days are or something left. And I know that you have to pay $75 or more if you want to reschedule." So I said, "Okay, let's do it." But that man really studied, and even on Eid, he was studying a little bit. So he gave the exam and he cleared the exam. First of all, very well done and proud of you, Usama. And why don't you share your journey in your own way?
Okay, thank you very much for this, for such a beautiful introduction, and all thanks to you, the how you have prepared us for the exams and how you has mentally as well as technically you have prepared us. So just I will regarding Eid, like fixing my exam in on the Eid holiday. I will think I said that because I was prepared well. So I thought maybe I just need to just do the LMR last minute thing what you are giving, and I was ready to give the exam. So yeah, it was difficult to manage with the festival, but yeah, Alhamdulillah, I did it, and then like my success journey, I want to go back. Like I was in the middle of the layoff when, and I was following your YouTube channels, and I was very impressed by how your students were able to solve the difficult questions, PMP questions so easily, and they have that reasoning and technical answering ability. So but there at that time I was in the middle of the layoff, and yeah, then I requested Mr. Amir that can you give me some uh, time to give the for the piece, and also to I was also preparing for another exam.
Yeah, please continue.
So yeah, to make the long story short, I was like very much impressed, and then also Amir supported me in fees as well as in the scheduling my batch program. So then I joined, and yeah, here I am with the PMP, and like whatever Amir gives, like from the starting day till the end, from the time you just inform him that okay, I'm ready to join. So from that time, we are getting all the things, how to study, and even before the batch program start, we are getting so many materials, and also the this mocks and RCAs and coaching calls. These all things prepare you for the exam. So I'm
Mhm.
very thankful to Mr. Amir for his, guidance, mentoring. And I also want to say, if someone is watching me right now, pause my video and go watch success stories of Miss Anam Wasim or Binsi, or for that matter, Miss Victoria McGee or Sion. So those are very inspiring success journeys, like very truly inspiring, you can say. And I also suggest Mr. Amir that you can use their shorts in every batch program to motivate the people to make it happen within 4 weeks or 6 weeks, whatever they are planning. Actually, I didn't make it. I was in the similar batch in January, but I cleared it just now. However,
So you
that
cleared in two
goes
months, man. You cleared
to
in 2 months. They cleared
yes.
in 4 weeks, 2 months. People take year or 2 years to clear. So you clear in 2 months. That's a good time, Osama. That's a good time. Don't get
Yes,
demotivated. Yeah. By the way, we had Ahmed today cleared in 5 weeks. Yeah.
yes.
But Osama, I'm really proud of you, the way you worked, the way you have moved, even in the mid of crisis, in the job. That's a very difficult situation. You see, when you have a job or when you don't have a job, that's a clear thing. But when you are in between, the hanging thing is always challenging. But you took a decision. You pay the full fee, but in installments, so that I gave it to you. So yeah, that is one of the most
Thank
important. Like you kept on working, and I always say that when people say that, why don't you give discount or decrease the prices? I always say that if something is important, worth it, you will make the money. The God will help you if you are committed. So I will ask you questions, but today I want to do this in a different way. Guys, I'm opening the session for question answers. If you want to ask him anything, you can ask him directly. I will ask later on. So anyone who wants to ask him anything, he's more than happy to do that. By the way, man, why did you had that crazy idea of giving exam on Eid?
So the thing was, actually, I was thinking to give online, but since I was staying in a camp in Tabuk, that is a very like rural region, so I was not confident about the internet there. And also for me, I used to, subconsciously I use my lips to read. So that was the problem. I cannot read in my mind. So this, because of those two issues, I wanted to book in some center. But when I was trying to book during this time in Riyadh or in Jeddah, so the flight ticket was almost same like to go to India. So I thought it's better I go meet
That's a
my
good
family.
point. That's a good point. I never thought it. Yes, that if you have to go there, it's almost the same money that
Yeah,
you are going to pay there. So why not go home?
a bit
And
more, but yeah, it's worth it. Yeah, and but as I was actually expecting positive things from you, but you were like, how did you book it just the next day of exam? And when I came here, the same thing everyone was saying, and I also felt the same thing. Like, why you could have taken few more days, but yeah, I had a little break of 8 days, so I thought, yeah, let us use this holiday. And
yeah, so that is an interesting thing. Okay, guys, Prabhu, you have a question? Please go ahead.
Many congrats to Usama for this
thank you.
achievement. So, when I'm doing this topic questions, in the beginning of the questions, I'm very much interested and solving the problems. But when I move into the 40th question or somewhere around the mid of the questions, like I am more means getting demoted on from the topic. It is getting out of the topic, and I want to finish it, and in any way I have to come out. In this mind I am working. So how to cope this challenge?
Okay, so what I suggest is, like, you should not be demotivated or don't panic, even if you're getting your answers right. I think I understand you're talking about 180s, right? You are that
No, no, topic
180s you're
mocks.
solving on a
Topic
topic
mocks.
mocks. Okay, okay.
Topic
So
mocks. Yeah.
topic mocks are the most difficult one because you are at the not difficult one, but since we are at the initiation, like we are just started the batch program in studying. So once you get through those topic mocks and once you get to the topic mocks and when also the coaching calls, then it will help you. And when you do the RCA, then you will get more better with that. So so don't worry about it. It's like do the topic mocks as best as you can, and then do the RCA with the 200% concentration. You do the RCA, and when you go ahead, you will get better. Don't worry. It's like still the beginning.
Yeah, I know, but still, when I'm going to the 40th question or something, I miss the concentration. Actually, I
No,
want to
no, that
complete and come out of the means some amount. I want to get it from the.
so if this is the case in the 40 marks, you can just take a break, but you have to eventually build that concentration for a long because you have to give the exam for 180
Yeah,
180 questions. So
that's
yeah,
what I am also thinking now. Even the 40 to 50 marks itself, I am getting out of the
no, that
concentration.
that you will eventually you will build that stamina.
I really
Okay,
loved this
okay,
question and I really loved the way you explained it. Like topic
thanks.
mocks are more difficult. The reason being, you don't have the entire information. You are on the stakeholder topic and you will get the question of risk. You are on the risk and you will get the. So, yeah, keep moving
Yeah,
forward is the one thing. Secondly, the second suggestion he gave, the reason I did not put, on the Google Forms questions you are doing, Prabhu, there used to be a timer 1 year back. I removed the timer. The reason being the same thing that I want you to take break. And when you go to the simulator that I shared you yesterday, when you solve
mm,
the question on that, then the timer will be there. That will be helping. Thank you, Prabhu. Prabhu, do you have any other
okay.
question?
Oh, thanks. Nothing.
Okay, Vishal, go ahead. Vishal, Neogi. The other Vishal first raised his hand. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, hi, Osama. Congratulations
Thank you,
on your
Vishal.
exam. Okay. I have a couple of questions. One is, how did you plan your studies because of all these difficulties? Like, how many hours did you use to give for your preparation. Second thing is, in your real exam, how was the exam? Like, what kind of questions did you get? Like, mass phonics were there, or were there some formula-based questions? How was it? These are two questions
Okay.
that I have.
So to answer your first question, the planning will be done by our coach, mentor, master. He is already prepared a roadmap. So just you have to ensure how many hours you are giving. Like I gave initially, I was not able to give any. Actually, he was texting me, he was following up with me, and because of like what you say, shame, I used to answer him the next day because I didn't give. I was not giving any time. But the latest part I was giving around 4 to 6 hours, and I think that is sufficient to clear in one month. 4 to 6 hours. That is more than enough.
More
And
than enough.
yeah, the roadmap will be given by Mr. Amir. Your next question is how was the exam? I didn't feel any difference like when I was doing the mocks and the recent mocks what Amir gave. So there was no absolutely no difference. The exam was at the same level of what we are doing. Even I would say that it is like an easier one with compared to the random mocks. And I was very much confident, like very much confident before the exam as well that like I will be able to clear it. So it's like you just go through what Amir is giving and do your basics and do the RCAs. Don't skip RCAs, and you will be clearing the exam without any doubt.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's okay. Vishal, I want to answer the question that you just add. I want to add few things. When you said 4 to 6 hours, there's a thing that is called 180 mocks. 180 mocks. And when people hear 4 to 6 hours, because when the people has cleared the exam, they only remember the last 1 week. In the last 1 week, when you are doing 180 question with the timer, you have to give 4 hours. That is a must thing. But that comes later part. When you are in the topic mock stages, as you are giving 1 hour and then the coaching call, and then the next topic, and then the next topic. I am a big believer, and tomorrow I will be wearing my shirt of 1 is greater than 0, right? Whatever time you can give. Last 1 week, you did not give any time. That damages more. That damages more than anything else. Even if you can give 10 minutes, 20 minutes, that is better than not giving any time at all. So no matter what your condition is, I understand Ankur was saying, so because Ankur worked very hard for the last 1 week, he took holidays. He was working very hard, moving slowly towards that thing. But now he cannot give time. I don't want him to lose the momentum. 1 is greater than 0, which means whatever time you can give, do that. And so for sure, sometimes the some journey, as he started, Anam cleared PMP in 3 weeks. She gives 6 hours, right? Same goes for other people who gives even starting from day one when they join. Like today, Ahmed, who joined the 1-to-1, he was my 1-to-1 student. He actually joined almost later or with you along the way, but he continuously did it. You are going on the right track, but then your job is hard. So everyone's story is different, right? So we need to look into according to that way. I'll answer the question in the chat box. Let me just, Vishal, go ahead. The other Vishal.
Yeah. Congratulations, first of all,
Thank you.
Usama, for clearing exam. So I just would like to one question in mind. So I think while taking exam, right? So 3 session is there, and this I think we prepared scenario level question along with small questions and sequential questions also. If we categorize the questions of PMP, means how means what is frequency of that question, means for example 2 scenario question that after that one small question will come, right? So in that case means what is the scenario, and second question is means how we can relate those things with mocks, means in case we prepare the all situations in mocks, so is it beneficial in exam or something new is coming? So just would like to
Yeah, I
know
think
this
Usama,
Amir,
before you answer his question, consider he has just done all the random mocks. So every
Okay.
student is at a different stage. And now this is
Yes.
what I remember. Vishal has
Yes.
just done all the random mocks, so answer him in that way.
Okay, I think Amir will cover this also. I think in like in his general questions of what is the exam, and how different is from our mocks. So first of all, I would like to tell you that maybe one-liner or three-liners or sequential, it will be not like having a uniform appearance in the exam. It will be mixed. And what I felt in this exam is one line was also baffling, like a very mind-boggling questions, which I like 4 to 5 liner I was easily able to solve. And few one-liners or two-liners, I was like very happy when they appeared in the beginning. But when I read them and when I went for the answer, so it was a difficult to answer. So you don't need to worry about how much line and how mostly all will be situational, and you don't have to also worry about whether you remember something or not, because 90%, 99, it will be situational based. So if you have done random mocks, you are well prepared now. You don't have to worry, just do the RCAs of the mocks, and it will be similar to our random mocks. But there is no uniform, like uniform. What do you say?
There's no uniformity of the
Uniformity.
sections.
Uniformity in the
It
sections.
goes
Yeah,
up and down. Okay,
up and down.
I will ask on the same trend as Vishal has asked. From the 3 sections, first, second, third, which section was more hardest, and how did you manage time for the each section?
So yeah, so let's now we come to the exam points. For me, fortunately, first and two section were easy, and the last section was toughest. And I managed time, like I saved the time of 10 minutes, around 12 minutes from both first and second sections. And I used that time in the third section. Also, what I did is like while doing the exam itself, I got to know that how much answers is right, because like from first 60, whatever I had the doubt that this is not right, I highlighted it. So I just from the first 60, I highlighted around 7 to 8. So I was very confident that I have 50 right in the first 60. Even the next 60, same thing I highlighted for review. I highlighted for review around 6 to 7, 7 to 8, because I knew the rest of the 50, it was right. Like the something which I had doubt, maybe it is not right, or the two options were similar. So that I highlighted for you. But in the last section, which was the toughest one, and also having a 3-4 liners more, even 1-2 liners were very difficult in that. So in that also, just I highlighted for review around 15 to 17. So overall, I think I was while doing the exam itself, I knew that around my 150 question, 150 to 160 questions are right. And since mostly were similar to, some were exactly same, and some were very similar to our mocks. And that's why I'm stressing that do the RCS. Even on the last day, don't go for the, from beginning to start revising. First, you can do the RCA, then you can revise other stuff. So you will get a mostly 30 to 40% very same question or similar one.
Okay. Okay. So I'll take also, Ashish, I'll give you a minute just here. So root cause analysis, Kavita is asking that did you do the root cause analysis for all people process and random mocks and 180 mocks?
Yeah. So for for this, Amir gave me a shortcut. I don't know how he has prepared, given you the roadmap. For me, I had a shortcut for process. I did only 2 mocks, and the other one also 2 mocks. But random mocks I did all, and also 180 I did only 2 or 3. But I did RCA for all the questions, like even for the right questions or for the wrong questions, I did RCA, and I highlighted something which needs to be remembered, so that if I can come back at the last moment, so I can directly just read the highlighted parts. But I did RCA for all the which I have solved. I have not solved all the mocks.
Okay, just to give the answer, this is called what I say, I give customized roadmap. There are 3 students in this class that want to give the exam, and I'm not letting them give the exam because their scores are not getting there. And then there are 2 students in the class whom I'm jumping, just like Usama. It's not about that. It's just about your scores. If in the mock, there are mocks, if you get a good score, right? In the random, for example, if you get 55, 60, in 180, if you get 70 in mock 4, 5, 6, I'll quickly jump you there, right? So that is what we call customization, depending upon where does the student fall. Because my goal as your coach is to make sure you are ready. And if you are getting very good score, it does not make sense to do the RC of all the mocks. And it does not make sense to do that. For example, for him, I asked him only review the wrong questions. Only review the not RCA, review the, because he was getting 84%, right? 81, 84, that does not. But if somebody gets 45, 65, 50, I will say do the RCA of that. So that's why I always say send me your roadmap, send me your updated sheet. Asim Saab, once you are done with the people mock, once you are done with 13 topics which you are doing, then you will go to my simulator. In simulator, there are various category, and random mock is one of the category. So you will reach there inshallah very soon. Okay. Yes, I will give the. Okay. Kavita asked, what did you do in the breaks?
I use my break for prayer, times for prayer. So I didn't do much. As Amir said, I use that deep breathing exercise. But yeah, like 10 minutes for the break. So it was my prayer time. So I did a prayer and breathing exercise and just water. That's it. A glass of water.
Okay. What I do recommend in the breaks is basically have a chocolate with you. Have a chocolate with you, take a bite of chocolate, relax, walk a little bit. You have 10 minutes. That is my recommendation. Then everybody does their own thing. So how many breaks you get? There are two breaks. After Manasa, I'll give you, once you book the exam, after 60 question, you get 10-minute break. After 120 question, you get 10-minute break. So two breaks. Yes, Renuka, go ahead.
Hi, Osama. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Okay, so I feel you are also motivating. So I have one concern for the RCA. I know I'm the laziest girl in this batch. I would not say lazy because I have many other things to do. I am married and I have kid and working from home. Then my parents were not in a good health. So I just want to know when, I mean, even Amir, I mean, this question is for Amir as well. When we are doing RCA, right? So we have to, there are four options. So we say A, eliminate, B, eliminate, C is for such reasons it. So for 60 question, do you sit like continuous 3 hours and give? Because I cannot sit continuous for 2 to 3 hours, right? And the problem is like if I do first 20 and I stop and then again next day when I open it, you start from
You
the
tend to
first
forget.
one, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So first, I will take the opportunity, then I will extend it. The first thing is, first, as you said, that you are very engaged and you have your own issues. I would suggest you go and watch Miss Anam Wasim's success journey. So you'll get
Whose
that
journey? Sorry.
inspiration. Anam Wasim, just Amir will send you. Anam
Okay.
Wasim. Or maybe there are 3, 4 women with children, single women with children. So yeah, that will inspire you and how they are prepared. That is also very astonishing actually. The second thing regarding RCS, don't skip it. Even if you are doing in 2 days, 3 days, whatever, like you don't have to go by again to the first question. If you have done, like what I used to do is when I get a mocks on the Google, I don't used to close them off. I used to copy, paste it, everything directly on the Excel file. So all the things, all the like questions with the options and with the explanation given below are copied in my Excel file. Then I make another root column, and in that I will say why it is wrong, why it is wrong, if it is right also. So how it became right, like so I get some uh, like highlights from that. So that is the RCA. Like you go to each question and you know why it is right if it is and why it is wrong if it is wrong. So that is the thing, and you should not skip it. I suggest everyone not to skip RCA, like RCA or review, whatever you want to say it. Don't skip it. Just do it for all the questions. Uh, because mostly we will have 40 to 50% same questions in our exams, and mostly similar, like another 30% will be similar. So it's better you complete it. Time is not an issue for now. If you are doing the topics, you complete the RCS first.
No, so that only I'm saying that RCA for every question I give the answer like A is wrong, B. So it is very time consuming. So by the time I do 10, 20
Okay.
question, 2 hours is
Renuka,
already gone.
let me answer.
Yeah.
Let me answer for you. When you are doing, first of all, everyone is different. Everyone needs to look into their own way. When he's talking about Anam and other people, Sama, I know you are motivated, so I'm gonna put a stop here. Anam is a very fast reader, very fast reader. She reads the question. Actually, she is almost reading in the same pace as I read. She read the question like that. she has not done RC because her score was getting 80% above. Everyone's story is different. Renuka, for you, let me give you way. You read the question, you read the options. Just read the option. In one column, just in one column on Excel, put it, what did you learn from this question? That's it. What did you learn from this question? For example, let's say, let's do it this way. This is the question. You solved it. What did you learn from this question? Only put that one line. Will it work for you,
Okay.
sister?
Yeah, I will try.
That's it.
And also I told you, like when I attended the batch, my first batch, yeah, first 3 days I was able to concentrate. The next 3 week my daddy got attacked, so I was not able to concentrate. So there is a break. I understood the concept and all, but then due to the break, all it is getting mixed up. So what I have planned from next week,
Okay.
your batch is
Renuka,
starting.
Renuka, let me tell you. Tomorrow we have a mastery series session.
Yes,
That's a 2 hour session in which I summarize the entire PMP.
right.
Join that.
Sure,
Everybody.
I am going to join.
Step 1. Step 2, batch will start from 19th. I will message everybody if they want to join. Come to that batch for a revision. Okay. I am there with you, and all the community is with you till you become PMP. Okay.
And to tell you, as you know, my company has paid for me and they have forced us to give the exam. I have booked the exam because I had no other option, so I have to book it. So I have booked it in the first week of July, and I
That is
hope.
very far.
That
We'll
is very
we'll take it back. If you start
Yes,
studying, we'll take it
yes.
back. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you. Did
thank
you
you,
review
Osam.
all the mocks RCA you did before exam? No, Farid did not have time. Did you review it? I don't give the time to anyone.
for
Farid is asking all the RCAs that you have done before because you have done that. Did you review it?
No, I didn't get time, but I reviewed random mocks, four random mocks, and yeah, but because of Eid, I didn't have time. But I would suggest everybody, like after you solve the Amir's question, like the last minute revision things, then you can review it. It will be better because mostly the questions are similar or same. So I would suggest to review the RCS for random mocks and for mocks which Amir gives you in the last time.
Okay. Thank you very much. And there is 180 question there, Surya. Surya, thank you very much, Usama, for giving us the time. And it was a great journey. Kind of shocking, great, but I loved it. I love experiments, and you made another kind of experiment. So that experiment turned out to be right. So yeah, if things turned out to right, who am I to complain? Thank you very much, Usama. Just one question. Let's say today is your day one, and you have to start your PMP preparation from zero. You have to start your PMP. What advice you would give to everyone that how they should prepare for the PMP? What would be your advice?
Okay, so my advice for everyone is like trust Amir simply. And even if you are missing something like some coaching calls, don't just keep on missing them. Just rewind and come back because like RCS along with the coaching calls, all this in sync will make you you'll be on autopilot. Like you after that you'll be like very much confident and you will be able to solve a PMP like very easily. So like Amir's mocks, RCAs, coaching calls, and definitely gives a lot of study material as well. So when you are involved, like even you have to give a little time, 1 hour or 2 hour, you can give that. And when you are involved in this, then you will be like very much confident about yourself that will be able to solve the questions easily. So I would suggest these two things that don't, if even if you miss something, come back because I missed in the beginning. I missed even some batch programs and some like coaching calls, and even I was not able to give time to study. But when I came back, I got the like Amir is there for you, and he will give you the roadmap. He will assess you at what stage you are, and all these the steps which are don't hasten, don't worry about the future. Whatever you are when you are on the topic mocks, give the topic mocks. After that, random mocks and all these things. And eventually you'll be uh, like he is inculcating a habit in us. You like with his roadmap, we don't actually realize, but he is inculcating a habit in us to how to solve the question and making us technically and make training our mind to solve how we will be able to solve the exam. So you don't have to worry, trust him, and just even if you miss something, come back.
Thank you. Thank you very much,
That's it.
Sama, and I wish you best of luck. I hope now you can
Thank you.
enjoy the Eid with your family, which you did not.
Thank
Thank you very
Sorry,
much.
I took a lot of time.
No, thank you very much. Guys, download one file I shared you in the group. Okay. Anyone has any
Thank you.
questions? Okay. Thank you very much for your time. It was one of the best
Thank
journey.
you
The
very much.
reason why I changed to the format is basically very simple. I want people to learn how that can be done. So I wish you best of luck for the future endeavor. Send me your picture. I'll make a thumbnail of it and make it public. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.